Hey guys, it's Jen and I'm here with Marty from KVS. And Marty, I'm curious what happens when we found this amazing house for our clients and we've written everything, we've gotten it ratified, we send it over to you. What happens?
The first thing that we do is we're like, yay!
Yay, celebrate!
It's so exciting. And then what we do is we get to work.
Oh!
And the first thing that we do is we review the contract. So there's attorneys that will go through the contract to make sure that all the terms and conditions, everything's been properly signed, acknowledged, just to make sure that we get off on the right foot.
Got it.
Then the next thing that we do is we essentially order the title. If it's a single family property, not a condo, we'll also order a survey, because that process is really important to make sure that there's no encroachments, something that might be encroaching on an adjoining neighbor's property, or maybe that adjoining neighbor is encroaching on yours.
Aren't these fun words? Encroach.
Oh yeah, gosh, I guess so. Anyway, but we do all that right at the beginning to make sure that essentially that the seller is in a position to convey title to the property, and that the buyer knows that what they've contracted to buy, that they're actually going to receive.
Yes.
So the importance ultimately of doing the title search. Then what we do is we get in contact with the seller, because we need a lot of their information in order to order the payoffs, in case they have loans on the property that they don't own it free and clear. We also get their Social Security information, because that helps us do that. It also might help us in our judgment search, which essentially would allow us to rule out judgments on our own, because if you have a common name like William Smith, for example, there might be many. So the way that and there may be judgments against lots of William Smiths that are out there. So we use the last 4 digits of someone's Social Security number in order to essentially rule out judgments. And then they sign a judgment affidavit at closing. But that's essentially what happens. And then someone is assigned a processor, and they're assigned essentially to shepherd this new file all the way through from the start to the close. So they communicate with the realtors, the buyers and the sellers, and also the lender that's involved, in order to make sure that we have a nice, smooth settlement on the settlement date.
Love it. Thank you for sharing that.
Of course, my pleasure.